Hey guys, this Kauri from the corner. You ever heard that comment, accept the things that you can't change? How about base the things that you can't change on facts? See, most of the time, many things can be changed, but we tend to we sit around and we get pushed into our opinions or our feelings, and we don't base those things that we think can't change on facts. But we have to. If we keep basing it on opinion, we won't go anywhere. We won't do anything. We won't change, right? And then, at least if you can't change something and it's based off of facts, then you can avoid it. Avoid it based off of the facts of the situation. You know, let's see, like with relationships, a lot of times in relationships, you'll have people say, well, I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to go down that path again. I don't want my heart broken again. Well, what are the facts? You're giving me a bunch of opinions of what you don't want, but what is the facts? Why don't you want to be hurt again? Right? And most of the reason why people don't want to be hurt again is because of something they've done. It's because they haven't changed who they are. They keep bringing the same person to a different event. This is a white tie event. They're bringing the clown guy to that event. That's the person they have on the mask, and they wonder why things can't change in their life, right? They wonder why things can be avoided. You will be put out if you show up at a tuxedo event in a clown suit. But we don't think that that'll happen. We think that we believe in this new society that we should be accepted for any way we are. And I hear people say, they just need to accept you for who you are, accept you because you did it this way. No, they don't. Nobody has to accept you for who you are. Why do you think people out here on medication? You have bipolar people. It's so they can fit back into the world. Kind of sad. People don't accept you for who you are. They accept you for the truth of who you are. They accept you for hey man, this is what I do. And I know I do this wrong, so I'm not going to do that. You'll be accepted if you do what's right. And then, have a risk strategy of how you change. Most people do not have a risk strategy of when they change. So let's say you're in this relationship. Most men with mental health problems at this point are coming out of some form of relationship. They put all their cookies into a basket of one person, and it didn't work out for them. Their mind is hurting, their heart is hurting, but they never put in a risk strategy for their life, a risk strategy that would protect their life, right? What is one of the big risk strategies that can protect your life? Let's think about this for a second. Risk strategy that can protect your life. If there's shooting over there, if I remove myself from the shooting, then I have avoided the risk of being shot. I know this sounds pretty freaking fantastic, amazing, the knowledge. I'm not that smart. It's just common sense, some of these things, but we don't use what's common. We fight common sense. So remove yourself from things that cause your good change to go backwards. A lot of times we go ahead and we repair ourselves. We go through the mindset reversals, the reprogramming of who we are, and we do all of this, and it's no different than a computer. I remember Pops. I would never get Pops a new computer, and I went to IT school, so I knew how to remove viruses without having to download software and things. So I set up a folder on his computer where it would just deliver the viruses, and I can go delete them off really quick. And his computer would mess up every probably 3 to 4 days, because he would click on things that he didn't need to click on. Now, no matter how many times I told Pop, like, don't click on this, don't do this, be careful with this, he would not assure that. He would not assure the quality of what I just did. I just came and removed all the viruses, and what does he go back to? The same sites, clicking on the stuff that he's not supposed to click on. And this is what we do as humans. We go back to what got us there. We get comfortable. Our Creator has taken us through all the changes, through all the suffering, through everything that we have to go through. And then what do? We revert backwards. My boy Purpose calls it remedial, because you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. What I call it is obtuse thinking. Like, you just thought you're so dumb at some point, the way your brain just turns off. But we have to stop. You have to remove yourself from the things that have brought you down. Go through your phone, delete numbers that you don't need. Guys, I can't say this enough. Get off the dating app. Stop. Get off the dating app and learn to be with yourself. Date yourself. Learn how to do life by yourself and communicate outside in the real world based off of facts, so you're not angry about the things that you're receiving that you don't want. Right? Okay. Now, last little piece I'm going to say. Most people can't change, or most people won't change, because of the opinions of other people. I said it. Yeah. They feed off of the opinions of what other people think about them, how good they look to the world. And it doesn't work. It does not work. The world does not care about how you look. They care about what you produce. All right? Tough. I know I'm just spitting this out here because I've been in those shoes of stupidity. I wore those shoes of stupidity. I made sure I tied them up tight. I had the boots up to the knees. I had boots of stupidity. Okay? But I was wearing these boots based off of other people's opinion. Like, oh, you think these stupid boots look good? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you think this stupid shirt looks good? Oh, we love that stupid shirt on you. Oh, you think my PTSD looks good? Oh, it looks great on you. And I didn't want that. You don't have to have that. You don't have to base your life off of other people's opinion. Don't do it. Base your life off of facts. Base your life off of your future. Base your life off of what you actually can achieve in your goal setting. Give yourself a direction, a purpose. Give yourself factual information. Communicate with facts. True communicate. That's what I call it. True communication. And be a true communicator of facts, not opinions. Opinions hurt people. Opinions hurt families. Opinions cause lives to be lost. Opinions don't get the job done. They start a debate. They start things. An opinion starts like a process. Like, what can we do? Something that opinion starts something we can create. But a fact tells you how long it'll last after you create it. You know. So little things, you know, when people say, accept the things that you can't change, you can change you. Don't accept that bullcrap person that you are or used to be. Be something new and be great at it. Believe that. Be something new and be great at it.